Hello students, welcome to time classes. This class is of coordinate geometry. Handout code is QAHO 1002118. I hope everybody has the correct handout. In this class, we'll be discussing about how to find distance between 2 points whose coordinates are given, how to find area of a triangle, what are the conditions for the points to be collinear? What we mean by a slope of a line, and what are different forms of equations of a line. Starting with, we divide our axis into four quadrants. X-axis, y-axis divide into four quadrants. First quadrant, in which both x coordinate and y coordinate are positive. X is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0. In second quadrant, x is less than 0 whereas y is greater than 0. Third quadrant, x is negative, also y coordinate is also negative. In fourth quadrant, x is positive and y coordinate is negative, as shown in the figure also. First quadrant, both x-axis, x as well as y coordinate, x coordinate as well as y coordinate are positive. Second quadrant, x coordinate is negative, y coordinate is positive. Third quadrant, both x coordinate and y coordinate are less than 0. And fourth quadrant, x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. Whenever we write point, first we write x coordinate, then we write y coordinate. X coordinate is also called abscissa and y coordinate is also called ordinate. Coordinate of origin is 0, 0. Coordinate of any point on x-axis is x, 0. Now any point on x-axis has y coordinate as 0. So we also say equation of x-axis is y equal to 0. Coordinate of any point on y-axis is 0, y. So any point on y-axis, that is vertical axis, have x coordinate 0. So we also say equation of y-axis is x equal to 0. Now we take 2 points, A with coordinate as x1, y1 and B as coordinate with x2, y2. We wish to find distance between these 2 points AB. Now horizontal distance between these 2 points A and B, horizontal distance is x2 minus x1, because on x-axis A point is x1 unit away from the origin and B point is x2 unit away from the origin. So horizontally distance between point A and B is x2 minus x1. Similarly for vertical distance between these 2 points A and B, y coordinate is y1, that is at a unit of y1 unit above the origin, and B is y2 unit above the origin. So vertical distance between these 2 points is y2 minus y1. We wish to find the distance between the point A and B. If we apply the Pythagoras theorem, it says AB whole square is equal to AC whole square plus BC whole square. AC is x2 minus x1 and BC is y2 minus y1. So we get the distance between these 2 points whose coordinates are given as x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Distance between 2 points whose coordinates are given. So this is a distance formula. x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square whole under root, because AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. So AC is equal to under root of AC square plus BC square, that is under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now question number 1 of the handout. It says find the area of the circle. Area of the circle is pi r square, where r is the radius. With center coordinate as 7 comma minus 6 and circle is passing through the point minus 5 comma minus 11. So to find the area we required radius. If we draw the circle, center coordinate are 7 comma minus 6 and point which lies on the circle is minus 5 comma minus 11, and distance between these 2 points is called radius. Distance between center and any point on the circle is called radius. So if we calculate the radius, we can calculate the area also. So we find radius by using the distance formula. The radius of the circle is equal to distance between center and any point on the circle. Point P lies on the circle. Point C is the center. Both coordinates we know. Let's apply the distance formula, which is equal to under root of x2 minus x1 whole square minus 5 minus 7, that is minus 12 square, plus minus 11 minus of minus 6 becomes plus 6. So minus 11 plus 6 becomes minus 5, its whole square. So minus 12 square is 144, minus 5 square is 25, 144 plus 25 becomes under root of 169, which is 13. So radius of the circle is 13 units. We have to find area of the circle. Area of the circle is nothing but pi r square, where r is the radius and radius is 13. 13 square is 169. So we say area of the circle is pi into r square, that is pi into 13 square, which comes out to be 169 pi square units. Area unit is square units. Now coming to question number 3 of the handout. It says what kind of a triangle is formed by joining these 3 points. What kind of a triangle means whether it's an equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, right angle triangle, scalene triangle. What kind of triangle is formed if we join these 3 vertices? So we assume let these 3 vertices be named as A as first 7, 5, B as 5 and 10, and C as 10, 12 be the vertices of a triangle. Now AB is equal to under root of 7 minus 5 whole square plus 5 minus 10 whole square. We are finding distance between AB. 7 minus 5 is 2, 2 square is 4. 5 minus 10 is minus 5, minus 5 square is 25, inside square root. So 4 plus 25 becomes 29 inside square root. So length of AB is under root of 29 units. Similarly, we try to find length of the other 2 sides. Let's try to find BC, distance between B and C. B coordinate is 5, 10, C coordinate is 10, 12. So distance BC is square root of 5 minus 10, that is minus 5. Or we can do 10 minus 5 also, doesn't make a difference. 10 minus 5 whole square plus 12 minus 10 whole square. 10 minus 5 is 5, 5 square is 25. 12 minus 10 is 2, 2 square is 4. So square root of 25 plus 4, that is comes out to be square root of 29. Length of AB is equal to length of BC. 2 sides are equal. Let's find the third side also. CA, distance between C and A. C coordinate are 10 comma 12 and a coordinate are 7 comma 5. So 10 minus 7 whole square plus 12 minus 5 whole square. 10 minus 7 is 3. 3 square is 9. 12 minus 5 is 7. 7 square is 49. 49 plus 9 is 58 in square root. So it comes out to be CA is equal to square root of 58. Now, just double of 29 is 58. If you carefully observe, it's CA square, that is root 58 square is 58, is equal to AB square, root 29 square is 29, plus BC square, root 29 square is 29, which is true in this case. This theorem is Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem is applicable in this triangle. So this triangle is sure a right angle triangle. That means one angle of the triangle is 90 degree. The angle opposite to the longest side, that is CA, the hypotenuse. And we also know that two sides are equal, AB is equal to BC. So it's an isosceles triangle also. Pythagoras theorem is satisfied. So it's a right angle triangle also. Both these conditions are satisfied. So we say the given triangle is a right angle isosceles triangle. The given triangle is a right angle isosceles triangle. So we find all the three sides of the triangle and then find the what kind of triangle is this. So it follows Pythagoras theorem also. It follows two sides are also equal, isosceles triangle as well as right angle triangle. So we say this triangle is a right angle isosceles triangle. Yes? Section formula. A straight line joining two endpoints are given, A x1 y1, B as x2 y2. And we wish to find coordinate of a point P which divides the join of AB in the ratio m:n. Since P lies inside the join of AB, we say it's an internal division. So it's internally division. How do you find coordinate of P? It's m into x2 plus n into x1 upon m plus n, x coordinate of P. Similarly for y coordinate, m into y2 plus n into y1 upon m plus n. So we can find the coordinate of P if ratio is given and n points coordinates are given. If P lies inside the join of A and B, we say it's an internal division. If P lies outside the join of A and B coordinates are given and it is given length of AP is to length of BP is m is to n. So we say this is the case of external division. In this case, the point P which divides the join of AB in the ratio m is to n lies outside the join of A and B. So whatever formula we have for internal division, in this case instead of plus we put minus sign. It's m into x2 minus n into x1 upon m minus n. M into y2 minus n into y1 upon m minus n. We say it's an externally division. Internal division formula had plus sign in between. External division it's a minus sign. Now whenever we are solving assuming an internal division and the ratio comes out to be negative, that implies this is the case of external division. If ratio comes out to be positive, it's a case of internal division. You'll be seeing this when we are solving questions. Question number 6. Find the coordinates of the triangle ABC if the ends of median AD are 7, 10 and D 10, 4. We have to find the coordinates of the centroid of the triangle ABC. If the ends, a median is a straight line which draws from the vertex, divide the opposite side into two equal parts. So centroid divide each median. Centroid is the point of intersection of median. Centroid divides each median in the ratio 2:1 from the vertex. So centroid divide from vertex to the side in the ratio 2:1. Ratio is known to us. Vertex A coordinate has 7, 10 and vertex D coordinate has 10, 4. And this ratio is given as 2:1. Ratio is 2:1. We have to find the coordinate of centroid. Centroid is point of intersection of medians. A is 7, 10, D is 10, 4 and the ratio is 2:1. So we apply section formula to get the coordinate of G. It's 2 into 10 plus 1 into 7 upon 2 plus 1. Then 2 into 4 plus 1 into 10 upon 2 plus 1. We are applying, since G lies inside, so we apply internally formula. It's dividing in the ratio 2:1. So 2 into 10 is 20 plus 1 into 7, 7. 20 plus 7 is 27. By sum of the ratio 3, 27 by 7 is 9. And 2 into 4, 8 plus 1 into 10, 10. 10 plus 8, 18. 18 by sum of the ratio 3 is 6. So we get coordinates of centroid as 9, 6. We simply applied section formula. We should always remember that centroid divides a median in the ratio 2:1 from the vertex. Yes? Now question number 2 of the handout. It says find the center of the circle. We have to find the center of the circle whose ends of diameter are given as 10, 17 and 8, -3. So center of the circle is midpoints of the ends of the diameter. Diameter coordinate are given as 10, 17 and 8, -3. Its midpoints are the coordinates of the center. Can be calculated by, now what is the formula for midpoint? Its m:n, ratio is 1:1. It's x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Coordinate of midpoints are x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So it's 10 plus 8, that is 18 by 2. 17 plus -3. 17 minus 3 is 14. 14 by 2. In this case, ratio is 1:1 because center is midpoint of the diameter and endpoints of diameter are given. So 10 plus 8 is 18. 18 by 2 becomes 9 and 17 minus 3 is 14. 14 by 2 becomes 7. So we use extension of section formula in which ratio is 1:1. It's a midpoint formula. Question number 9. It says if these three are the three consecutive vertices of a parallelogram, -4, 11, 0, 12 and -2, 9 are the three consecutive vertices of a parallelogram, we have to find the fourth vertex. So we draw the figure. Let A be the vertex -4, 11, B be the vertex 0, 12, C be the vertex -2, 9 and D the fourth vertex which we are supposed to found. We found its coordinate. Let it assume its coordinate are H, K. Now since it's a parallelogram, one simple application is diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Bisect means they divide them into two equal parts. So what do we mean by this? Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other means midpoint of diagonal AC is same as the midpoint of diagonal BD. So we can find the midpoint of diagonal AC and then midpoint of diagonal BD and equate the two to get the coordinates of D, that is H, K. Now midpoint is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So midpoint of AC, if we talked about midpoint of AC is -4 minus 2 by 2 and 11 plus 9 by 2. -4 minus 2 is -6. -6 by 2 is -3. And 11 plus 9 is 20. 20 by 2 is 10. So midpoint of AC comes out to be -3 comma 10. Now this is also the midpoint of diagonal BD. So midpoint of diagonal BD is H plus 0 by 2, K plus 12 by 2. Now these two midpoint they are not different, they are the same because diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. So can we say if midpoint of BD is also H plus 0 by 2, K plus 12 by 2. So we can simply equate H plus 0 by 2, that is H by 2 equal to -3, and K plus 12 by 2 is equal to plus 10. So we get the value of H as -6 and K value K plus 12 by 2 equal to 10, K plus 12 equal to 20, so K is equal to 8. Hence the fourth vertex which we are supposed to found, fourth vertex of the diagonal, fourth vertex of the parallelogram D is -6 comma 8. So we use basic section formula in which ratio is 1:1. And using a property, diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Yes? We use x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2 as the midpoint formula and apply for diagonal AC as well as diagonal BD. Moving to, if vertices of a triangle are given, three vertices ABC, we are supposed to find area of a triangle. So area is half. Now we remember the order 1, 2, 3. X coordinate remains outside the bracket and inside the bracket is difference of y coordinate. What do I mean by this? Half x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. This is way how do we calculate area of a triangle. We keep x outside and inside the bracket is difference of the other two y coordinate, keeping the order cyclic order 1, 2, 3. x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. If area is coming out to be negative, we take it as positive because area is not negative. But if we are taking a value of an area from a question, so we take with sign, plus sign also as well as minus sign also. Now we also calculate area by using this expression. We'll be solving question on both the methods. Area equal to half, we write x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3 till xn yn. It's applicable to all polygons. Suppose it has 4 vertices, 5 vertices. We write all the 5 vertices and then repeat the first vertex. Please do not change the order. x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3 till xn yn, and then we repeat the first vertex x1 y1. And then as we expand the determinant, half x1 into y2 minus x2 into y1 plus x2 into y3 minus x3 into y2 and so on till we move to the last xn into y1 minus yn into x1. If area comes out to be negative, we take it as positive. We'll be solving question on this. We do half x1 multiplied by y2, x1 into y2 with sign, minus x2 into y1 plus x2 into y3 minus y2 into x3 till in the last xn into y1 minus yn into x1. Let's do some question on these two methods. If the area of a triangle with the given three vertices ABC comes out to be 0, this implies all the 3 points lie on the same straight line. That is, the points are collinear. They lie on the same straight line. Because triangle cannot be formed from the point on the same straight line. 3 points on the same straight line. So if area comes out to be 0, it implies that points are collinear. Now, question number 4 of the handout, it says, find the area of the triangle formed by joining the points. These 3 points are given. -4, -6, -6, -1, -1, -1. So we use this formula. We take first point as x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. So it comes out to be half -4, then -1, -1 plus second x2 is -6, 1 minus of -6 becomes +6, plus x3 is -1, and then -6 minus of -1 becomes +1. X is outside, inside is difference of y coordinate. So -4 into -1, -1, then -6 x2, then y3 is 1, minus of -6 becomes 1 plus 6, then -1 and -6 minus of -1 becomes +1. Now this further becomes half, -4 into -2 becomes +8, -6 into 7 becomes -42, -1 into -5, -6 plus 1 is -5, -1 into -5 becomes +5. Now 8 plus 5 is 13, minus 42. 42 minus 13 is 29 with minus sign. Now we put a modulus sign because area cannot be negative. So we put a modulus sign. It comes out to be 29 by 2 square units. So area of the triangle is 29 by 2 square units. Now we solve this question by second expression also. We write method second. We use this formula. Let's see, this formula work for a polygon. 3 vertices, 4 vertices or 5 vertices. We write half. We write the vertices in the same order, -4, -6, -6, -1, -1, 1. And then we repeat the first vertex. You can start from any, but make sure that you close the loop. You maintain the order. Now it's half. -4 into -1 is 4. And minus of -6 into -6, -6 into -6 is +36. But you are doing minus, so it's -36. Then -6 into 1 is -6. Then minus of -1 into -1 becomes -1. Then plus -1 into -6 is +6. And minus of 1 into -4 is +4. So we have 36 minus 6 minus 42 minus 1 minus 43, and we had 14. So it comes out to be half of -29. Since area cannot be negative, so we take it as a positive sign. Answer comes out to be 29 by 2 square units. So which method you use, your choice. For triangles it doesn't make a difference, but when you move to higher, you have to use we can use this approach also, second approach. Don't change the order and complete the loop. Just repeat the first coordinate in the last. Let's try more question on this. Additional question number 2. It says find the area of a pentagon. Now pentagon has 5 vertices found by joining the points. Vertices are given. So we say let A, B, C, D are the vertices of a pentagon. So we try to use this formula. So what we do, we write the area equal to half, we write the vertices and just repeat the first vertices. 3, 3, 8, 3, 8, 11, 7, 7, 3, 11, and then repeat the first vertex. Now just mind the steps. 1 by 2, 3 into 3 is 9, 3 into 8 is 24, that is minus 24. Plus 8 into 11 is 88, minus 3 into 8 is minus 24. Plus 8 into 7 is 56, minus 11 into 7 is minus 77. Plus 7 into 11 is 77. Minus 7 into 3 is minus 21. Plus 3 into 3 is 9. Minus 11 into 3 is minus 33. Now 77 minus 77 cancel out. Terms can be simplified further. And on simplification, when we solve, we take all positive and all negative on one side, we get the final value as 60 plus 60 inside. So 60 is the value of the bracket divided by 2. 60 by 2, it comes out to be 30 square units. So area of the pentagon is 30 square units. We have to just keep in one mind, please do not change the order. Start from anywhere but close the loop and then simply apply. 3 into 3 is 9 minus 24. Plus 8 into 11 is 88. Minus 3 into 8 is minus 24. Plus 8 into 7 56. Minus 11 into 7, that is minus 77. Plus 7 into 11 is 77. Minus 3 into 7 is minus 21. Plus 3 into 3 is 9. Minus 11 into 3 is minus 33. And on simplification, this gives us 60 inside the bracket. 60 by 2 is 30 square units. Easiest way to calculate area. Now question number 7 of the handout, it says, no, it's a very good question from learning point of view. If the midpoints of the side AB, BC and CA of a triangle ABC are given, midpoints of the sides are given, then it says find the centroid of the whole triangle ABC. Now please remember, when you make a triangle by joining the midpoints of the sides of any triangle, then its centroid is also the same as the centroid of the original triangle. You'll be using this property. If three coordinates x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3 are given, centroid is point of intersection of median. Its coordinate can be obtained by x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So one method is from the midpoints of the sides of the triangle, we find the original vertices of the triangle and then find the centroid. Other smarter method is you directly find the centroid of the triangle formed by joining the midpoints of the sides of the triangle. This is also the centroid of the original triangle. We assume let DEF be the midpoints of the side BC, CA and AB respectively. We assume these points are DEF. Now centroid of triangle ABC is equal to centroid of triangle DEF. Centroid is same of the original triangle or the centroid of the triangle formed by joining the midpoints of the sides. Centroid coordinate are calculated as x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So centroid of triangle DEF as vertices is 1 plus 1 minus 5 by 3. So 2 minus 5 by 3 is minus 3 by 3. And minus 7 minus 8 plus 0 by 3 means minus 15 by 3. So minus 3 by 3 is minus 1 and minus 15 by 3 is minus 5. So this is also the centroid of the triangle ABC whose midpoints are given. Please remember this. Second, area of a triangle ABC. Now we are given the midpoints of the sides of the triangle ABC. If we find area of the triangle formed by joining the midpoints of the sides of a triangle, then its area is 1/4 of the original triangle. Or we can say area of the bigger triangle, area of the large triangle is 4 times the area of the triangle formed by joining the midpoints of the 3 sides of the triangle. So we'll use this condition. We will find area of the triangle with vertices as DEF and then multiply it by 4 to get the area of the bigger triangle, that is area of the triangle ABC. Now how do we calculate area of a triangle? A equal to half, we write the vertices. We can start from anywhere, 1 minus 7, 1 minus 8, minus 5 comma 0. Don't change the order and repeat the first vertex. 1 minus 7 we repeated. Now this is half minus 8, minus of minus 7 is plus 7, plus 1 into 0 is 0, minus of minus 8 into minus 5 is 40, but we are doing minus, so it's minus 40, plus minus 5 into minus 7 is 35, minus 0. So we have to simplify this expression only. Minus 40 plus 35 is minus 5, and minus 8 plus 7 is minus 1. So minus 5 plus minus 1 is, we had minus 6 by 2. Since area cannot be negative, so we take positive. It's 6 by 2, that is 3 square units. Now this 3 square unit is the area of the triangle formed by joining the midpoints of the sides of the triangle. We wish to find the area of the bigger triangle ABC. So we say area of triangle ABC is nothing but 4 into area of the triangle DEF. That is 4 into 3. That comes out to be 12 square units. So area of the whole triangle ABC is 4 into area of triangle DEF. That is 4 into 3. That is 12 square units. Yes. Third part. It says vertex opposite to the 1 minus 8. We assume let the vertex be AB. Now the vertex in 1 minus 8 line joining is median because it divides the other side into two opposite parts. And we know we have to find the vertex opposite to 1 minus 8, and in first part we had to find centroid of the triangle. So we use that property and we use the ratio 2:1 to make calculation simpler. The vertex opposite to 1 minus 8. 1 minus 8 we assume as E. Let the vertex opposite to this has the coordinate A comma B. And on this join, centroid will definitely be there, and coordinate of centroid we have calculated in the first part. That is minus 1 comma minus 5. And we know centroid divides the median in the ratio 2:1 from the vertex. So we apply section formula. Centroid divide in the ratio 2:1. Vertex is A comma B and midpoint is E, 1 minus 8. So centroid divides the 2 points in the ratio 2:1 from the vertex side. It's 1 into A plus 2 into 1 upon 1 plus 2 is equal to minus 1. That is A plus 2 is equal to minus 3. So we get the coordinate for A. And similarly y coordinate 1 into B plus 2 into minus 8. 1 into B plus 2 into minus 8 divided by sum of the ratio 1 plus 2 is equal to centroid y coordinate, which is given as minus 5. So B minus 16 is equal to minus 5 into 3, that is minus 15. So value of B comes out to be 1 and value of A, that is A plus 2 is equal to minus 3. So A is equal to minus 5. It's a good example. We use all three properties in all the three parts. Centroid divide the median in the ratio 2:1 from the vertex, and we had already found the centroid in the first part, so we use in this part. Point is AB, midpoint is 1 comma minus 8, centroid is minus 1 comma minus 5, ratio is by default fixed 2:1 from vertex. We apply section formula and get the vertex opposite to 1 minus 8. Yes. Now moving to slope. Slope of a line is called change in y coordinate upon change in x coordinate. That is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. And for a straight line in anti-clockwise direction, if it makes theta degree with x-axis, that's called positive direction, anti-clockwise from theta degree from x-axis, then we say slope is also called tan theta. Slope is also called gradient, which is tangent of angle made by the line in anti-clockwise direction with x-axis. Slope is change in y coordinate upon change in x coordinate. Whether you do y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 or y1 minus y2 upon x1 minus x2, slope remains the same. Slope of x-axis makes 0 degree with itself. So slope is tan 0, that is 0. Slope of y-axis makes 90 degree with x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. So tan 90 is infinite. X-axis slope is 0, y-axis slope is infinite. Now if two lines are parallel, then their slopes are equal. We can say ratio of coefficient of x equal to coefficient of y, or better we say slopes are equal for parallel lines, and if two lines are perpendicular, product of their slope is minus 1. Two lines are perpendicular, product of their slope is minus 1. Two lines are parallel, slopes are equal. Perpendicular, product minus 1, parallel, equal. Now, if M1 and M2 are the slope of two lines, M1 and M2 are the slope of two lines, the angle theta between them is given by tan theta, which is M1 minus M2 upon 1 plus M1 M2. Tan theta is M1 minus M2 upon 1 plus M1 M2. Yes, parallel line slopes are equal. Perpendicular lines product is minus 1. Product of slope is minus 1. Now it says question number 10 of the handout. If the slope of the line joining phi 0 and k minus 1 is 3 by 4. First part, find the value of k. Slope is change in y coordinate upon change in x coordinate. Minus 1 minus 0 upon k minus 5. Now this is given as 3 by 4. So it says k minus 5 is equal to minus 4 by 3. We take 5 to the right hand side. It's add up. It comes out to be k is equal to minus 4 by 3 plus 5. Minus 4 plus 15. That comes out to be 11 by 3. So if the line joining these points have slope 3 by 4, we use the formula for slope equated equal to 3 by 4. And we get the value of k. So points are phi 0 and k minus 1. We apply the formula. Change in y coordinate upon change in x coordinate is equal to 3 by 4. So k minus 5 is minus 4 by 3. K is equal to minus 4 by 3 plus 5. That is 11 by 3. That's the first part. Second part. It says these lines are parallel. These lines are parallel. We have to find the value of k. Now please remember this result. If a straight line is given as ax plus by plus c equal to 0, then its slope is negative coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. You can straight away write the value of the slope. For example, for 5x plus 8y plus 12 equal to 0, slope is minus 5 by 8. And for kx plus 4y plus 7 equal to 0, slope is negative coefficient of x, that is k, minus k by 4. And these two lines are parallel, so their slope must be equal. Slope of first line is minus 5 by 8. Slope of second line is minus k by 4. These are parallel, so these two are equal. The minus sign will cancel out from both sides. So value of k on simplification comes out to be 5 by 2. Parallel lines have equal slope. Yes. Third part, it says if these two lines are perpendicular to each other. Perpendicular means product of their slope. Perpendicular means they makes 90 degree with each other. So we had a condition, product of the slope of two lines is minus 1. Now 7x plus 9y plus 13 equal to 0. If we use the same result, slope is negative coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. Slope is negative coefficient of x upon coefficient of y, that is minus 7 by 9 into minus 15 by k is equal to minus 1. minus 7 by 9 is the slope of first line, minus 15 by k is the slope of the second line. This is equal to minus 1. So left hand side minus minus becomes positive, but there is a negative sign on the right hand side also. So value of k comes out to be minus 35 by 3. We use the basic properties. Lines are parallel, slopes are equal. Lines are perpendicular, product of slope is minus 1. Yes. Now question number 11, it says find the acute angle between the lines. Lines are given as 3x plus 4y plus 8 equal to 0. 7x plus y plus 12 equal to 0. Now slope of first line is minus 3 by 4, negative coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. Slope of second line is minus 7 upon 1. We say let theta be the angle between the lines whose slopes are m1 and m2. And how do we find tan theta? It's m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. We put a modulus sign. Now slope of first line, we'll use slope is minus a by b, negative coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. So slope of first line is minus 3 by 4 and slope of second line is minus 7. So we put the value in the formula. Tan theta is minus 3 by 4 minus of minus 7, that becomes plus 7, upon 1 plus m1 into m2, minus 3 by 4 into minus 7. Now when we solve, 4 into 7 is 28, 28 minus 3 is 25. So numerator has 25 by 4. Denominator is minus 3 into minus 7 is plus 21, and we take 21 plus 4 is 25 by 4. So numerator is also 25 by 4, denominator is also 25 by 4. 25 by 4, 25 by 4 cancel out. So tan theta is equal to, comes out to be 1. Tan theta is 1. We have to find the acute angle less than 90. So we are taking positive sign. We say that acute angle between the lines is 45 degree. Smaller angle is 45 degree. So we use this formula. Tan theta is equal to m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. And we also use the result. Standard line is ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Slope is minus a by b. Negative coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. And tan 45 is 1. So tan theta comes out to be 1. So theta is 45 degree. Now vertical line. The equation of a vertical line passing through a comma 0 is given by the equation x equal to a. Any line parallel to y-axis is of the form x equal to k, passing through k comma 0. Now 1 point form. If it's given that line is passing through a point x1 comma y1 and its slope is m, then its equation is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. This form is called 1 point form slope. We required a coordinate as well as slope of the line. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. 2 point form. If 2 points from which the line is passing are given to us, then we got 2 point form. Y minus y1 is equal to, instead of m, we calculate the value of m, change in y coordinate, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 bracket x minus x1. This form is 2 point form. Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 bracket x minus x1. 1 point form, value of m is given. 2 point form, we substitute the coordinates in the form to get the slope. So it's a 2 point form, 2 points are given from which line passes. General form, ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where either a is not equal to 0 or b is not equal to 0. We had certain conditions. In algebra, ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is termed as first degree equation in x and y. If a is equal to 0, coefficient of x is 0, but coefficient of y is not equal to 0, then the line is a horizontal line parallel to x-axis. If b is equal to 0, that is coefficient of y is equal to 0, but a is not equal to 0, then it's a vertical line. And if constant term is missing in the equation, then the line passes through the origin. If constant term is missing, the line passes through the origin. Now let's use these forms. Question number 15. It says, find the equation of a line which passes through the point 5, 9 and makes an angle of 60 degree with the x-axis in the positive direction. Positive direction means anti-clockwise direction. If theta is 60 degree in anti-clockwise direction, then slope is tan 60, tan theta. That is tan 60 is root 3. We had one coordinate and we had slope. So we use 1 point form. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. And m is equal to tan of 60 degree. So point is 5, 9. So we use equation of line as y minus y1 is 9 is equal to tan 60 into x minus 5. Tan 60 is root 3. So we write y minus 9 is equal to root 3 into x minus 5. So on multiplication, root 3x minus 5 root 3. So this gives us y root 3x minus y plus 9 minus 5 root 3 equal to 0 as the equation of the line. We use 1 point form because a point is given and theta is given. So slope is given to us. Yes. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. M is tan 60, that is root 3, and we simplify the equation. Question number 17. It says, find the value of k. We have to give the value of the k. An equation is given in the form if 3 parts are given. So first we simplify the line as x into 5 plus 10k plus y into 7 plus 21k minus 12 plus 48k. It's an equation of a line where 5 plus 10k, 7 plus 21k and minus 12 plus 48k are constants. First part says it's parallel to x-axis. Any line parallel to x-axis is of the form y is equal to some constant. That means in that equation coefficient of x is 0. Because parallel to x-axis is of the form y is equal to a constant. Now the given line will become parallel to x-axis when coefficient of x becomes 0. That is 5 plus 10k is equal to 0. Can we say 5 plus 10k is 0 when k is equal to minus 1 by 2? So parallel to x-axis is of the form y is equal to a constant. That means coefficient of x should be 0. So we equate 5 plus 10k equal to 0. Value of k is minus 1 by 2. Its second part says parallel to y-axis. Any line parallel to y-axis is of the form x equal to some constant. Let it be x equal to some constant. That means in that equation coefficient of y is 0. Now coefficient of y in our given equation is 7 plus 21k. This will be parallel to y-axis when this is the form x equal to some constant. So we put coefficient of y, that is 7 plus 21k equal to 0. We are interested in finding the value of k. So value of k comes out to be minus 1 by 3. These are independent parts. Parallel to y-axis, x equal to constant. So we just equate the coefficient of y equal to 0. Passes through origin. Now passes through origin, we just learned it does not have constant term. That is constant term in this case should be equal to 0. That is minus 12 plus 48k should be equal to 0. Because if the equation doesn't have any constant term, origin satisfies the equation. That means it passes through the origin. So value of k comes out to be 1 by 4. Basic results we used. Passes through origin, constant term equal to 0. Parallel to y-axis of the form x equal to c, we put coefficient of y equal to 0. Parallel to x-axis of the form y is equal to a constant, coefficient of x equal to 0. Yes. Question number 16. It says find the equation of a line passing through 8 comma minus 3. The line is passing through 8 minus 3 and parallel to, first part say parallel to this. Now parallel lines have same slope or their coefficient of x and y as well as connecting sign are also same. So we say the equation of a line parallel to 3x minus 2y plus 7 equal to 0 is of the form 3x minus 2y plus k equal to 0. So equation of a line, any line parallel to this line is of the form 3x minus 2y plus k equal to 0. Now since it passes through 8 comma minus 3, we substitute its value, that is it is passing through 8 minus 3, so 8 minus 3 will satisfy the equation of the line. So 3 into 8 minus 2 into minus 3 plus k equal to 0. 24 plus 6 plus k equal to 0. So value of k comes out to be minus 30. We put back this value of k into the assumed equation. So we get the equation of the line which is parallel to the given line and passing through 8 minus 3 as 3x minus 2y minus 30 equal to 0. Yes. So any line parallel to 3x minus 2y plus 7 equal to 0 is of the form 3x minus 2y plus k equal to 0. And since it's passing through 8 minus 3, so this point will satisfy the equation of the line. Now, the equation of a line perpendicular to 8x plus 7y plus 6 equal to 0. Any line perpendicular to this line is of the form, we interchange the coefficient of x and change the connecting sign. It's 7x minus 8y plus a constant p equal to 0. Because perpendicular lines product of slope is minus 1. Slope of 1 is minus 8 by 7. Second given assumed line is minus 7 upon minus 8, that is 7 by 8. Their product is minus 1. So we interchange the coefficient and change the connecting sign. The equation of a line perpendicular to 8x plus 7y plus 6 equal to 0 is of the form 7x minus 8y plus p equal to 0. It passes through 8 minus 3, so it will satisfy this. So we put 8 minus 3 into this, 7 into 8 minus 8 into minus 3 plus p equal to 0. 7 into 8 is 56. And then 8 into 3 is 24, 56 plus 24 is 80 plus p equal to 0. So we get the value of p as minus 80. Put back into the equation, we get the required line as 7x minus 8y minus 80 equal to 0. Line is passing through 8 minus 3 and perpendicular to the given line 8x plus 7y plus 6 equal to 0. Yes. Hello students, welcome to time classes. Topic of this class is coordinate geometry. Handout code is QAHO 1002118. I hope everybody has the correct handout. In this class, we'll be covering intercept form of a line, how to write intercept form, how to find distance between a point and a straight line, distance between two parallel lines, and what are different forms of equation of circles, and what are the conditions for a line to be a tangent to a circle or intersecting it in more than one point or moving, do not touching the circle. So first of all, we start with question 14. It says, few vertices are given are the vertices of a triangle ABC. We have to find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AB. Perpendicular bisector means a line which is perpendicular to AB and also dividing it into two equal parts. It's perpendicular bisector. The midpoint of AB is 4 plus 6 by 2 and 8 plus 8 by 2. We are using x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. 4 plus 6 is 10, 10 by 2 is 5 and 8 plus 8 is 16 by 2 is 8. On the line, we have to find the equation of a line which divides AB into two equal parts, that is passing through 5, 8 and is perpendicular to AB. So slope of AB, the line is perpendicular to AB. Now slope AB is parallel to x-axis. Its slope is 0. So any line perpendicular to it will be parallel to y-axis. And any line of the form which is parallel to y-axis is of the form x equal to a constant. We have to find the equation of a line which is passing through the midpoint of AB, that is 5, 8 and perpendicular to AB, is called perpendicular bisector. Since AB is parallel to x-axis, the required line is parallel to y-axis and it is passing through the point 5, 8. Any line parallel to y-axis is of the form x equal to a constant. So in this case, its equation will be x is equal to 5 since it is passing through 5, 8. So required equation of the line is x equal to 5. It is perpendicular to AB because AB is parallel to x-axis, so perpendicular to AB is parallel to y-axis and passing through the midpoint of AB, that is 5, 8. Yes. So any line parallel to y-axis is of the form x equal to k. Question number 12. It says these three are the vertices of a triangle ABC. Now we have to find the equation of the median passing through A. Median is a straight line from a vertex which divides the opposite side into two equal parts. So vertex A is 5, 6 and we have to find the equation of the median AD. Now AD divides BC into two equal parts. So let D be the midpoint of BC. Now how do we calculate midpoint? x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So we find mid coordinate of D as 7 plus 9, that is 16. 16 by 2 is 8. 11 plus 13, that is 24. 24 by 2 is 12. So coordinate of D as 8, 12. Now we have to find the equation of AD. A coordinate was already given. In D coordinate we obtain as the midpoint of straight line BC. So to find equation of the median is we use one point form, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1 if slope is given. So we put the value of slope. It's actually we are using 2-point form. We are putting the value of m. So y minus 6 is equal to 12 minus 6 upon 8 minus 5 bracket x minus 5. So we had put the value of the slope. If slope is given, then it's become 1-point form. So it's y minus 6. 12 minus 6 is 6 upon 8 minus 5 is 3. So 6 upon 3 is 2. So right hand side becomes 2x minus 10. Y minus 6 is equal to 2x minus 10. We take y to the right hand side, it becomes 2x minus y minus 4 because minus 6 goes to the right hand side becomes plus 6 and plus 6 and minus 10 becomes minus 4. So equation of AD is 2x minus y minus 4 equal to 0. So we found the value of the slope, put it the value and use the form y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 bracket x minus x1. That's the 2-point form we used. So equation is 2x minus y minus 4 is equal to 0. Equation of AD. Yes. Now, intercept form. If a straight line cuts some length on the x-axis, that called x-intercept, and y on y-axis the length is y-intercept. Then we say its equation is x upon a if x-intercept is a and y-intercept is b. We say it's x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. Its intercept form. And slope intercept form is y is equal to mx plus b. Intercept form where length of intercepts are given, it's x upon x intercept plus y upon y intercept equal to 1. And where slope intercept form is y is equal to mx plus b. Now let's use this in question. Question 19 of the handout using intercept form. It says find the area of a triangle formed by the line 7x plus 5y plus 35 equal to 0 and the coordinate axis. So first of all we convert this equation into intercept form. We take constant to the right hand side, that is minus 35, divide the entire equation by minus 35. Because in intercept form right hand side is plus 1. So 7x upon minus 35 becomes x upon minus 5. 5y upon minus 35 becomes y upon minus 7 is equal to 1. Now in this case x intercept is minus 5 and y intercept is minus 7. And if we draw this straight line on coordinate axis, x is minus 5 units, x intercept, y axis is minus means on negative side, it's 7 units. Now angle between x axis and y axis is a right angle and we have to find area of this triangle. We have to find the area of the triangle formed by the line 7x plus 5y plus 35 equal to 0 and the coordinate axis. So can we say area of the triangle is half base into height? If we take base as 5, height is 7. If we take base as 7, height is 5 because angle between them is 90 degree. So area comes out to be half 5 into 7. 5 into 7 is 35 by 2. So answer comes out to be 35 by 2 square units. Please note, if we draw the diagram very carefully, question becomes very easy. So we found x-intercept, y-intercept. It's a right angle triangle. We apply the formula. Area of a right angle triangle is half base into height. Half 5 into 7. That is 35 by 2 square units. Yes. Question number 18. It says find the equation of a line. We have to find the equation of a line which passes through 8, 10. Now line is passing through 8, 10 means this point will satisfy the equation of the line and makes intercepts on the coordinate axis which are in the ratio 4:5. So we take the intercept form. We say this line is passing through 8, 10 and on coordinate axis length of its intercepts are in the ratio 4:5. So intercept form says equation is of the form x upon x intercept that is a plus y upon y intercept that is b is equal to 1. So let the intercept of the line be 4k, 5k. So equation of the line is x intercept is 4k, y intercept is 5k. So x upon 4k plus y upon 5k is equal to 1. Since it passes through 8, 10, so this point will satisfy the equation. So we put this point in the equation of the line 8 upon 4k, 8 in place of x plus 10 upon 5k is equal to 1. So this gives us 2 upon k plus 2 upon k is equal to 1, that is 4 upon k is equal to 1. Indirectly, we get the value of k as 4. We put back the value of the k in the assumed equation. So it becomes x upon 16 plus y upon 20 is equal to 1. If we multiply the whole equation by 80, that is the LCM of 16, 20, it becomes 5x plus 4y is equal to 80. This form is intercept form. So we use the intercept form. The line is passing through 8, 10 and length of intercepts on x-axis and y-axis are in the ratio 4:5. So answer is, required equation is 5x plus 4y is equal to 80. Yes? Ratio of intercept is x-intercept is to y-intercept always. Now, between a point and a straight line, there is only one distance possible, that is called perpendicular distance or the shortest distance. How do we calculate this distance? We divide the equation of the line ax plus by plus c by under root of coefficient of x square plus y square and put a modulus sign. And in place of x, we replace x1 and in place of y, we put y1. We get the value of the distance. If ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is the equation of a line, the perpendicular distance from the point x1, y1 to this line is given by, we just divide the entire equation by under root of coefficient of x square plus y square, put a modulus sign because distance cannot be negative, and put the value of the coordinate x1, y1 in the equation of the line. So in this way, we get a distance between a point and a straight line. Between a given point and a given straight line, there is always only one distance possible, that is perpendicular distance or the shortest possible distance. Now, if two lines are parallel, so their equations are of the form ax plus by plus c1 equal to 0 and ax plus by plus c2 equal to 0. Distance between two parallel lines is calculated as modulus of difference of their constants c1 minus c2 upon root a square plus b square. So distance between two parallel straight line is, parallel lines have their same coefficients of x and y as well as same connecting coefficient of x and y, connecting sign. So it's ax plus by plus c1 equal to 0, one equation. Then any line parallel to this line is of the form ax plus by plus c2 is equal to 0. And difference between two parallel lines is calculated as modulus of c1 minus c2 upon root a square plus b square. Now let's come to additional question number 3. It's a good question. It says if the line 4x minus 3y plus 11 equal to 0, 4x minus 3y minus 9 equal to 0 and 3x plus 4y plus 6 equal to 0 represents three sides of a square. We have to find the equation of the fourth side of the square. So we draw the diagram. We assume let AB is 4x minus 3y plus 11 equal to 0. BC is 3x plus 4y plus 6 equal to 0 and CD is 4x minus 3y minus 9 equal to 0. This we assume. Let ABC are these three sides of the square. Now 4x minus 3y plus 11 equal to 0 and 4x minus 3y minus 9 are parallel lines. And we assume let the equation of AD, since AD is parallel to BC, so its equation is of the form 3x plus 4y plus a constant k equal to 0. That is 3x plus 4y plus k equal to 0. we have to find the equation of fourth side. Indirectly, we need to find the value of K. AD is parallel to BC and AB is parallel to CD. Since the given figure is a square, so distance between parallel lines, sides are equal, so distance between two sets of parallel lines are also equal. It's a square. Now, how do we calculate distance between two parallel lines? As modulus of C1 minus C2 upon root A square plus B square. Now, the distance between AB and CD is equal to the distance between BC and AD. So, we apply the formula which we'll write for distance between. We had assumed the equation of AD parallel to BC of the form 3x plus 4y plus a constant k equal to 0. And distance between AB and CD is same as the distance between AD and BC, because sides of the square are same and sides meet at 90 degree. So applying the formula C1 minus C2 upon root A square plus B square under root of A square plus B square, its modulus of minus 9 minus 11 upon root 4 square plus minus 3 square is equal to K minus 6 modulus upon root 4 square plus 3 square. A denominator from both sides non-zero cancels out. Minus 9 minus 11 becomes minus 20. Inside modulus becomes plus 20. So 20 is equal to modulus of K minus 6. Whenever we remove the modulus sign, plus minus appears. So modulus of K minus 6 is equal to 20. Can we say K minus 6 is equal to plus minus 20? If we take plus sign, value of K comes out to be 26. If we take minus sign, value of K comes out to be minus 14. So we got two values of K. Why two values? One equation is on the left side of BC, other equation may be on the right side of BC. Parallel to BC, it can be on both the sides. So it will differ only in constants. So fourth side can be 3x plus 4y. We are putting back the value of K. 3x plus 4y plus 26 equal to 0. Or 3x plus 4y minus 14 equal to 0. So either it's first equation or the second. Both answers are admissible. So side of the fourth equation of the fourth side is can be 3x plus 4y plus 26 equal to 0 or 3x plus 4y minus 14 equal to 0. So in this case we find the equation of a side parallel to BC as 3x plus 4y plus k equal to 0. And then since side of the square are equal and are at right angle to each other, so we found distance between two set of parallel lines and equate them to get the value of the constant. Yes? Now, a circle is a locus of a point which moves such that its distance from a fixed point is always constant. This fixed point is called the center of the circle and the constant distance is called radius of the circle. So what is the general equation of a circle? If its center coordinates are a comma b and radius is small r, so general coordinates are x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square equal to r square, where r is the radius. So center is a comma b and radius is r. Equation is x minus a, called standard equation. This is standard equation of a circle. Sorry, standard equation. X minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square equal to r square. And what is the general form of an equation? It's x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. Please remember, in a straight line equation there are two unknowns. So we require two conditions, or from 2 points a unique line can pass. Unique line pass. For circle there are three unknowns. If center is a comma b and radius r, there are three unknowns. If in general equation it's g, f and c, three constants. So we required 3 points from which the circle pass, or three conditions. Equation of circle is x square plus y square. Coefficient of x square, y square both should be same and make it equal to 1. Plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. Center coordinate are minus g minus f. That is coefficient of x, we do half and change the sign. We get center x coordinate in general form. Coefficient of y, we do half and change the sign. 2f is the coefficient of y, half is f, we change the sign. Minus f is center y coordinate. Please remember, in general form, when x square, y square coefficients are 1, center coordinate are minus g minus f, and radius is square root of g square plus f square minus c. G square plus f square minus c. Center is minus g minus f, radius is r. R is under root of g square plus f square minus c. We say its equation is x square plus y square. Whenever we are using center minus g minus f, radius in this form, please make sure coefficient of x square and y square both are same and plus 1. If it is 7, 7, so divide the entire equation by 7 before using these forms. So it's x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. Now, the general equation of a circle is a second degree in x and y. Does not contain the term x into y. That means coefficient of the term xy is 0. And coefficient of x square and y square are equal. Please remember these. Second degree equation, xy term is not present and coefficient of x square and y square are equal. And this equation will represent a point circle if radius comes out to be 0. We say center is minus g minus f and radius is 0. It's a point circle. Now, diametric form. If n points of diameter are given, the equation of a circle is given as x minus x1 multiplied by x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 equal to 0. Now, how do we obtain this diametric form? Now, we know if diameter endpoints are x1 comma y1, x2 comma y2, one thing we know, angle in a semicircle is 90 degree. That means these two straight lines are perpendicular to each other. So product of their slope is minus 1. So we apply slope of first line is y minus y1 upon x minus x1. Here x1, y1 and x2, y2 are given to us and x and y is a general point on the circle. Slope of this second line, which is 90 degree to the first line, is y minus y2 upon x minus x2. Since these two lines are perpendicular, so their product is equal to minus 1. So we take denominator on cross multiplication to the right hand side. This gives y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to minus of x minus x1 into x minus x2. Now we take the term on the right hand side to the left hand side, it becomes plus. And this is the diametric form of the equation of a circle. X minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to 0. Whenever ends point of a diameter are given, we use this form. Yes, simple derivation we have. Product of slope is minus 1 because angle in a semicircle is always a right angle. Now, if a circle touches x-axis, its center coordinate are h comma k and radius is k. If a circle touches y-axis, its center coordinate are h comma k and radius is center x coordinate equal to center x coordinate. Value of radius equal to center x coordinate. If a circle touches both the coordinate axes, its center x coordinate is equal to center y coordinate is equal to length of the radius. That is h comma h is the center coordinate and h is the length of the radius. Now this can happen in any of the four quadrants. So if it is touching x-axis, center coordinates are h comma k and length of the radius is equal to the center y coordinate, modulus of y coordinate. Y-axis, center is hk, radius is h. And touching both the coordinate axes, center x coordinate equal to center y coordinate and length is equal to its modulus value. Length, radius is equal to h is also h. Now let's try some question on circles. Question number 20 of the handout. It says find the equation of the circle with center 4 comma minus 3. Center is 4 comma minus 3 and radius is 4 units. Center coordinates are given, radius is given. We will use standard form. Circle with center L comma K, radius R is of the form x minus L whole square plus y minus K whole square is equal to R square. This is standard form. Put the center coordinate, it comes out to be x minus 4 whole square plus y minus of minus 3 becomes y plus 3 whole square is equal to 4 square. So x minus 4 whole square plus y plus 3 whole square is equal to 4 square. This is equation of a circle with center 4 minus 3 and radius 4 units. We say it's a standard equation. And if we expand, we get the general form. X square plus y square minus 8x plus 6y, 16 plus 9, 25 on left side and 16 on the right hand side. Cancel out, remaining is plus 9 equal to 0. So required equation is x square plus y square minus 8x plus 6y plus 9 equal to 0. Now question number 21 of the handout. It says a square is inscribed in the circle. Inscribed means square is inside the circle and its 4 vertices lie on the circle. We have to find area of the square. Now this circle equation has both x square y square coefficient as 1. Second degree equation does not contain term xy. We draw the figure first. Now diagonal of a square is equal to diameter of the circle. So if we can find radius, from radius we can find diameter of the circle and that diameter is equal to diagonal of the square, and from diagonal of a square we can find area of the square. Now center of the circle is given as x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. If circle is in general form, center coordinate are minus g minus f and radius is under root of g square plus f square minus c. So center coordinate are minus 3 comma minus 4. Coefficient of x was 6, half, change the sign, minus 3, 8 half is 4, change the sign, minus 4. And radius is 3 square plus 4 square minus constant term. Minus of minus 24 becomes plus 24. So 9 plus 16 is 25 plus 24 is 49 inside the root. So answer comes out to be radius is 7. By using basic formula, we get coordinate of center is minus 3 minus 4 and radius is 7. What we have to find? We have to find area of the square. Can we say the length of the diagonal of a square is equal to diameter of the circle? Radius is 7, so diameter is 14. So we get diagonal of the square as 14 units. Now area of a square is diagonal square by 2. It's half d into d. Area of a square in terms of diagonals we can calculate. Diagonal is 14. So 14 square is 196 by 2. So it comes out to be 98 square units. So area of the square is 98 square units. Area we get from diagonal and diagonal we get from diameter of the circle. So we find radius of the circle just double it to get the diameter of the circle, and from diameter of the circle is equal to diagonal of the square, and from diagonal of the square we get area of the square. Yes. Once you draw the figure, question becomes easier. We understood the question and then we proceed. So from diagonal we find the area of the square. Additional question number 4. It says if the line 3x plus 4y plus k equal to 0 touches the curve. Now this curve is second degree equation in x and y. Coefficient of x square and y square are same. Does not contain the term x into y. And it says this line touches this curve, that is the equation of a circle, at exactly one point. Indirectly, this line is tangent to this circle. We have to find the value of the k, unknown in the equation of the line, constant term. Now, equation of the circle is, we have to make coefficient of x square and y square as 1. So first we divide by 5 throughout. So it's become x square plus y square, 10 by 5 is 2, plus 2x plus 24 by 5, y is equal to 0. Now we draw the diagram. This line is tangent to this circle. Can we say center is, x coefficient is 2, so its half is 1, we change its sign, minus 1. Center are minus g and minus f. Y coordinate of center is 24 by 5, half is 12 by 5, and we change the sign, minus 12 by 5. So we get center coordinate as minus 1, comma, minus 12 by 5. And radius as under root of g square plus f square minus c. C is 0 in this case. So minus 1 square is 1, 12 by 5 square is 144 upon 25. So 1 plus 144 upon 25 is under root of 169 upon 25, which is 13 upon 5. So radius comes out to be 13 by 5 units. The question says this line is tangent to this circle is only possible when distance from center. Now center coordinate are minus 1 and minus 12 by 5. And we know the radius. If we find the distance between the center and this straight line and this comes out equal to the radius, then only it will be tangent to the circle. Once again, from center of the circle, if we drop a perpendicular to this line and its length is equal to radius, then only it will become a tangent. So we say the distance from minus 1 comma minus 12 by 5 to this line is, how do we calculate the distance? We divide the equation of the given line by under root of coefficient of x square plus y square, put a modulus sign and put the coordinate of the, from where we wish to find the distance. So divide by under root of 3 square plus 4 square, square root under root of 3 square plus 4 square, that is 5, and we put minus 1 and minus 12 by 5. So 3 into minus 1 is minus 3, 4 into minus 12 by 5 is minus 48 by 5 plus k, and we put a modulus sign. Why modulus sign? Because distance cannot be negative. So this should be equal to radius for the line to be tangent. So we find distance from the center to this line and equate it equal to radius so that this line becomes tangent. So 5 into minus 3 is minus 15 and minus 48. And 5 in the denominator only also cancels out, 1 5 remains. So it's 5k, minus 15 minus 48 is minus 63 by 5 is equal to 13. And when we remove the modulus sign, plus and minus sign both will appear. 1 5 in the denominator on both sides will cancel out. Second 5 is from the modulus bracket. K minus 3 minus 48 by 5 is actually 5k minus 63 upon 5, and right hand side we have 13. When we remove the modulus, plus as well as minus sign appears. So 5 multiplied to the right hand side becomes plus minus 65. So we get the value of 5k minus 63 equal to minus 65, so k is equal to minus 2 by 5, or 5k minus 63 is equal to plus 65, 63 goes to the right hand side, add up, k comes out to be 65 plus 63 is 128, k is 128 by 5. So we have two values of k. K can be either minus 2 by 5 or k can be either 128 by 5. If k can take any of these two values, this line will touch the circle, that is, it will be tangent to the circle. A line is tangent to the circle when distance from the center to the straight line perpendicular distance is equal to radius. Yes. Now, additional question number 5. It says find the maximum distance between any 2 points on the curve. Both the curves are circles. Now, the center C1 and radius R1 of the first circle, center is minus 5 and minus 12. That is half of x coefficient with change sign, half of y coefficient with sign change. And radius is g square plus f square minus c whole in square root. So 5 square is 25, 12 square is 144, 144 plus 25 is 169 inside square root. So radius is 13. Question is asking find the maximum distance between any 2 points on the curve. And center of the second circle is 3, 5 and radius is 9 plus 25 minus 30. 9 plus 25 minus 30 is under root of 4, which comes out to be 2 units. Now if you draw the figure, first circle center is minus 5 minus 12, radius is 13. Second circle center is 3, 5, radius is 2. You have to find the maximum distance between any 2 points on the circle, that is they are the farthest apart. So this should be equal to C1 C2, that is distance between the centers of the two circles, plus R1 plus R2. We get 2 endpoints. So let's visualize distance between centers C1 and C2. We can obtain from distance formula. Minus 5 minus 3 whole square is minus 8 square, that is 64. Minus 12 minus 5, that is minus 17 whole square. 17 whole square plus 8 square becomes 353 inside square root. It's a root there. So C1 C2 is the distance between the center points of the two circles. And if we add R1 plus R2, we get 2 extreme points, one on the first circle, other on the last point on the second circle. You get farthest points we get. So we say the maximum distance between two circles, please remember this, is D, that is distance between centers of two circles, plus R1 plus R2. That is 353 root plus 13 plus 2, which is equal to under root of 353 plus 50. Maximum distance is distance between the centers, in this case plus R1 plus R2. If it is asking minimum distance between any 2 points on the curve, then it would be D minus R1 minus R2. That is the closest point on the two circles. So maximum distance is D plus R1 plus R2. We get the farthest point. Please remember this. It's a good equation. So maximum is D plus R1 plus R2. Closest minimum distance between 2 points on the circle is D minus R1 minus R2. Yes. So we find centers, distance between centers, and that add the respective radius to get the maximum distance between any 2 points on the two circles. They are the farthest point lying on the circles. Now, question number 23 of the handout. It says if the line 5x plus 12y plus 17 equal to 0 and 15x plus 36y minus 40 equal to 0 are tangents to a circle. We have to find the radius. Now first carefully observe, these two lines are equation of parallel lines. Ratio of coefficient of x 5 upon 15, 1 by 3. Ratio of coefficient of y 12 by 36, 1 by 3. They are equal. Coefficient of x equal to coefficient of y, but not equal to ratio of constant term, that is 17 upon minus 40. These two are parallel lines and they are tangents. So we draw the figure first. These two are parallel lines, so we write them in the same format. 5x plus 12y plus 17 equal to 0, and second we divide by 3. 5x plus 12y minus 40 by 3 equal to 0. Now these two are parallel tangents. Distance between these two tangents is diameter of the circle, and half of diameter is radius of the circle. Draw the diagram and then see. Distance between these two parallel tangent is equal to diameter, and half of the diameter is radius. So we come to this point. Since the given lines are parallel, these two are their slopes are equal, minus 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12. The distance between the lines is diameter of the circle. So 5x plus 12y plus 17 equal to 0 and 5x plus 12y minus 40 by 3 equal to 0. Now how do we find distance between parallel lines? It's modulus of c1 minus c2 upon root a square plus b square. We can apply this form only when the coefficient of x and y as well as connecting sign are same. So first of all we divide 15x plus 36y minus 40 equation by 3 to get into the same required format. Now we apply distance between two parallel lines. It's modulus of c1 minus c2. You can do c1 minus c2 or c2 minus c1. It won't make any difference. 17 minus of minus 40 by 3 upon root 5 square plus 12 square. Now 5 square is 25, 12 square is 144, 144 plus 25 in denominator is 169, its square root, it comes out 13 in the denominator. 17 into 3 is 51 plus 40 is 91. So it's 91 in the numerator upon 3 from the numerator, 91 by 3 and 13 in the denominator. 91 got cancelled out by 13, so we get diameter is equal to 7 by 3 units. Now diameter is 7 by 3 units, but we have to find radius. Many times in examination first option is 7 by 3, but question is asking for radius. So radius is half the diameter, that is half of 7 by 3 is 7 by 6 units. So what is the radius of the circle is 7 by 6 units. Yes. Find distance between two parallel tangents, that should be equal to diameter, and half of diameter is radius. Now moving to question number 25 of the handout. It says find the number of points at which the line 5x minus 12y minus 39 equal to 0 intersects the curve. Now this curve is a circle, equation of a circle with center 0, 0 and radius as root 27. It is in a standard form, x square plus y square equal to r square, root 27 whole square. You have to check, find the number of points at which the line 5x minus 12y minus 39 equal to 0 intersects the curve. One simple method is solve the two equations and get the values of x and y. This is one of the method. In algebra we do this. It's a lengthier method. Another way, center is 0, 0. Radius is root 27. That is 3 root 3. Root 3 is more than 1, 1.732. So radius is 3 into 1.732. Definitely more than 3. We find distance from center to this straight line. If this distance is equal to radius, the line is tangent, touches at one point. If the perpendicular distance from center to this line is less than the radius, then the line cuts the circle at 2 points. If the perpendicular distance from the center to this line is more than the radius, then this line does not touches the circle also. So we say the distance from 0, 0 to this line. How do we calculate distance? Ax plus by plus c equal to 0. We divide by under root of a square plus b square, put a modulus sign and substitute the point in the equation to get the distance. 5x minus 12y minus 39 upon root 5 square plus 12 square. Instead of x we put 0, in place of y we put 0. So 5 into 0 minus 12 into 0 minus 39 modulus upon root 25 plus 144. So this comes out to be 39. As distance cannot be negative, we put a modulus sign. 39 by 13, that is 3. From center, perpendicular to distance to this line is 3, while radius is more than 3. Can we safely say radius is 3 root 3 and distance from center to the line is 3. So the distance from center to the line is less than the radius. Since it is less than the radius, can we say the given line cuts the circle at how many points? Somewhere at 2 points. Question is not asking the coordinates of the point. Question is asking how many points. Since distance from center to the line is less than the radius, the line cuts the circle at 2 points, distinct point. Hence, the line cuts the circle in 2 distinct points. So, our answer is 2 distinct points. This is also a way to find number of points. If radius comes out equal to distance from center to this line, then this line becomes tangent, touches at one point. If distance is more than the radius, then this line is not touching or cutting the circle. I hope this is clear. Now, question number 24. Find the shortest distance from the point 512 to any point on the curve x square plus y square equal to 225. This is a point and this is a equation of a circle with center as 0, 0. Now we say and radius as 15. The circle x square plus y square equal to 225. X square coefficient and y square are same and there is no term in x and y, second degree equation in xy. So it's an equation of circle. Circle has its center at origin and has radius as 15. So center 0, 0, radius 15. We find distance from center to this point 512. We know the length of the radius is 15. Now distance from center to this point can be calculated by using the distance formula. Under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is under root of 5 minus 0 whole square plus 12 minus 0 whole square, that is 25 plus 144. 25 plus 144 is 169, square root of comes out to be 13. So distance of this point from the center is 13 units. Radius of the circle is 15 units. That is, any point which lie on the circle is 15 units from the center. Can we say this point lies inside the circle? 512 lies inside the circle. It says inside the circle. Now from center to this point distance is 13. From center to any point on the circle the distance is 15. So shortest distance between this point and any point in the circle is actually difference radius minus distance between center and the point 5, 12. Radius is 15 unit and distance between center and this point is 13 unit. If we subtract, we get nearest point on the circle is at 2 unit from the given point. Radius is 15 and this Distance between center and this point is 13. So shortest distance between any point on the circle and the given point is 2 units. This point lies inside the circle as its distance from the center is less than the radius of the circle. Yes. If this distance of this point from the center is equal to radius, then this point will lie on the circle. If distance of this point from the center is more than the radius, then this point lies outside the circle. Since in this case 13 is less than 15, point lie inside the circle. So any point on the circle is at 15 unit from the center. This point is 13 unit from the center. So closest point on the circle to this given point is at how many units? 15 minus 13, that is 2 units. Question number 22. It says if the center of a circle is at 5, 7 and the given line 5x plus 12y plus 8 equal to 0 is a tangent to the circle. So we have to find the radius of the circle. Now if a line is tangent to the circle, the distance from the center, perpendicular distance to this tangent, is equal to radius of the circle. So we will simplify the distance from the center to this straight line that is given as tangent, and we are talking about the shortest possible distance, that is the perpendicular distance. So the distance from center of the circle to the tangent is radius of the circle. R is equal to the perpendicular distance from 5, 7 to this line, 5x plus 12y plus 8 equal to 0. How do we calculate perpendicular distance? We divide the equation by under root of coefficient of x square plus y square and substitute the point 5, 7 in the equation of the line. So coefficient of x is 5 in this case and coefficient of y is 12 in this case. So under root of 5 square plus 12 square, that is 25 plus 144 becomes 169 inside square root. So 13 comes in the denominator. Numerator is 5 into 5. In place of x we put 5 plus 12 into 7 plus 8. 12 into 7 is 84, 5 into 5 is 25 plus 8 and 13 is in the denominator. So in the numerator we got 117 and the denominator we got 13. So 117 cancel out from 13 and we get this perpendicular distance or the shortest distance from center to the tangent to the circle, which is radius, as 9 units. So from center, if we drop a perpendicular to the tangent, its length is equal to radius, that is 9 units. Yes. Now additional question 1. It says 3 points are given: 4, 8, B, 9, 13 and C, 11, 15. These are 3 collinear points. Collinear means they lie on a straight line. In what ratio does B, that is 9, 13, divide the line segment joining A, C? A coordinate are 4, 8, C coordinate are 11, 15. We assume let the ratio be m is to n. We can find the value of m is to n either from x coordinate or y coordinate. Let's see. B divides join of AC in the ratio m is to n. We apply section formula. 11 into m plus 4 into n upon sum of the ratio is x coordinate of B, that is 9. We can apply to y coordinate also. From any one we can get the value of m and n. It's m into 15 plus n into 8 upon sum of the ratio equal to 13. If we solve the first expression, it's 9m on the left hand side, 11m on the right hand side. So left is 2m on the right hand side. 9n on the left hand side, 4n on the right hand side. So we had 5n on the left hand side. That is 5n is to 2n. So we can say m is to n is 5 is to 2 internally. The ratio is 5 is to 2 internal division. It's a plus sign. So B divides the join of AC in the ratio 5 is to 2 internally. Now we check for second case. In what ratio does x-axis divide the line segment joining B and C? Coordinate of B is 913. Coordinate of C is 1115. So in this case, take ratio as k is to 1. We can take k is to 1 in first case also. Here we take k is to 1. Now any point on x-axis has y coordinate as 0 because equation of x-axis is y equal to 0. So we'll use the ratio k is to 1 for y coordinate. It says x-axis divide the join of segment BC. So it's 15 into k plus 13 into 1 upon k plus 1 should be equal to 0. Now k plus 1 move to right hand side, get 0. So value of k comes out to be minus 13 upon 15. Negative sign is showing that this division is an external division. So x-axis divide the join of BC in the ratio 13 is to 15 externally. Negative sign here shows it's an external division. And any point on x-axis has y coordinate as 0. Part third. In what ratio does the line segment 5x plus 4y minus 34 equal to 0 divide the line segment joining AB? A coordinate are 4, 8, B coordinate are 9, 13. We assume let the given line divide them in the ratio k is to 1. So for AB we apply k is to 1 section formula. It comes out to be 9k plus 4 upon sum of the ratio x coordinate of the point, 13k plus 8 upon sum of the ratio y coordinate of the point. Now since this line divide the join of AB in the ratio k is to 1, we can say this point will lie on this line. That means this point will satisfy the equation of this line. We put into this equation 5 into 9k plus 4 upon k plus 1 plus 4 into 13k plus 8 upon k plus 1 minus 34 equal to 0. So on multiplication 5 into 9 becomes 45k plus 5 into 4 is 20 plus 13 into 4 is 52k plus 4 into 8 is 32. K plus 1 multiplied by constant minus 34. So it becomes minus 34k minus 34 equal to 0. So 45k plus 52k minus 34k gives us 63k. 32 plus 34 minus 2. Minus 2 plus 20 is 18. 63k plus 18 equal to 0. So k equal to minus 18 by 63. You can cancel out by 9. It comes out to be minus 2 by 7. Now minus sign is showing the line divides AB in the ratio 2 is to 7 externally. This line divides the join of A is to B in the ratio 2 is to 7 externally. Yes.